Alright guys, this is actually take two, the second attempt at this. The first attempt I kind of derped it up a little bit. I was trying to babysit these items, and right at the end I had one get knocked off over here, one of the buckets get knocked off over here, and I went to go fix it, and another one got knocked off over here, and I couldn't fix it in time, and the ritual just, the infusion just kind of really derped up. So what I've done instead is I've got these hoppers now, and the hoppers, I'm kind of loading them up with spare items. So give me a little bit of leeway here. The only reason I didn't do that in the first place was because I didn't really have the resources at the time made to make all this stuff, shimmerleaf and cinder pearls. So I was just like, I'll try it with this, and yeah, that didn't work out so well for me actually. In fact, it was pretty terrible. So I'm going to put that in there and double check the recipe here. It looks like I got everything set up correctly. Got 3 there, cinder pearl, shimmerleaf. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, let's bust out the old magic wand here. Click that runic matrix, and it recognized the ritual. Oops, fell down my little hole there. By the way, it's pulling the essentia from this shelf over here. That's the only ritual, my stuff for this particular infusion. So quite happy with the layout of this altar actually. I think I did a pretty good job. Let's just watch the flux goo. Wayla is just an amazing mod. I wish there was some way to speed this up like you can in the blood altar. Yeah, just so you know, flux goo can like land and like displace your placed junk items if it's on the ground. So I'm starting to think that it might be a better idea to place them up in the air instead of on the ground. It doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing, but I don't know, you could put the heads up on spikes or something. That might be kind of cool. Okay, it's still going. And it decided to zap me. Better zap me than... Yeah, you see, look, it did that. I have no idea where that other bucket of witch water went to. Oh, there it is. And it knocked off one of my candles too. So I'll put that back in there. Just keep watching. So you can fix that by placing a block down. I don't really have any blocks to place right now, unfortunately. Although I should probably carry around some sand or something. Do I have any sand? No, I got these though. Taking my eyes off the game. I don't know if I should do that. Yep, see, look, something else has happened over here. Man, this is not working that good. I lost both of them. Let's see, look, it just did it again. Where did my other bucket go? Wow, this is not my day. This ritual hates me. Keep watching. This is a dangerous flux ritual, by the way, so this is not usually how this stuff goes if you're watching. This is one of the worst ones you can do. It really bothers me. At least I got a couple spares. Getting so close here. Something else is gonna derp up. I can just feel it. Yep, see, look, just lost one. I'm not sure which one that came from. I think it was this guy. Yeah. Thankfully, the replacement kicked in. Oh, getting close. Oh, so close. Please, nothing else screw up. It's doing it. So it looks like we're past the danger point here. It's absorbing the materials that I left on the pedestals and zapping me with lightning because it can. Eat my pie. And I got a Greatwood Sapling. Hey, and it didn't eat my Cinder Pearl. That's interesting. Or did it? Oh, it did. It just, there was a backup one inside there. Cool. Alright. Yeah, well, that's really good. I've got the Greatwood Sapling that I need. So that means I can now make the Greatwood wand that I need to make. So fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these buckets of witch water. Maybe I'll just throw them in the... Oops, take that back. I'll throw them in a chest in case I need them or something. Or ditch them in a fluid void. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that was pretty good. I just need to clean this mess up now. So there's like two ways you can clean this up. You can like use water, which I'm not going to do because water's going to displace all my place crap down there. So I'm going to use blocks instead. You can just place a block on whatever it is that you want to clean up. Like that. And then you just break it. And that's enough to clean up the flux goo. I mean, I don't think the flux goo really does anything. It's just like when it first spawns, it like can knock things off, like can displace your place stuff too that you use to combat the instability, which can actually make it even worse, because what'll happen is if you lose one item over here and then the paired item basically adds, the way it works is like each item you place in the area adds 1 to the instability of the ritual. But what it does is it checks to see if there's a corresponding item, like in symmetry. If there is, then it subtracts 2. So it still adds 1, but it takes 2 away. So the net effect is basically -1. So if you've got 2, think of it this way: if you've got one guy over here who's adding, adding -1, and the other guy over there is adding -1, but then it checks both sides. So adds, how do I say this? So he's adding 1 instability, and then he's adding 1 instability over there, but then when it checks the symmetry, it takes away 2 for here, and it takes away 2 for there, so you get a net decrease in, or a net increase in stability of 2. I hope that made sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically the short and long of it is this: if you place an item, make sure there's a corresponding item, otherwise you're making the stability of the situation much worse than it needs to be. So that's it. Now, anyway, now that I've got this Greatwood sapling, the next thing I need to do is I need to grow him, and then I need to hopefully clone him with a crook and get some more saplings. That'd be great if I could. Otherwise, I need to make, anyway, in any case, I need to make the wand core that I need, which is this one right here. And this is just really easy. It's just a few Perdido. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to unlock some of these other items here, and probably some new wand caps and stuff like that, because I'm keen to make myself a Thaumium embossed wand. But this one, Greatwood will work for now. Anyway, I'll be right back after I do a little bit of tree farming, I guess. See ya. Ooh, gotta fill that up. Hey, how come that didn't draw any aqua from there? That's weird. I'm pretty sure that ritual required aqua. Let's look. It certainly did. And there's 64 right there. Unless there's another bottle of aqua around here somewhere. I don't understand why I didn't draw it. Oh well. I guess I can't really complain. Anyway, like I said, I'll be right back. Oh, I had 2. That's why. Silly me. Alright guys, the sun is out, the rain just stopped, and I've picked a location, I cleared a location here. I had some birch trees for my Greatwood Sapling. Now, you'll notice something in my inventory here. Silverwood Sapling. Well, you see, I hadn't actually done this quest line a lot, so I didn't realize that by completing the task to get the Greatwood Sapling, you get awarded a Silverwood Sapling, which is pretty good. So, unfortunately, you still need to make the Greatwood Wand in order to have enough V's to make the Silverwood Wand. So I'm going to have to do it anyway. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think you can bone meal this guy, but what I think I can do is I think I can probably use my blood magic sigil to see if I can do it directly on him. No, but if I stand here next to him, it might, I'm not sure if he's a 4x4, I might need to move that. This might actually take him and work. And I've noticed before that some plants, like the Pam's plants that you can't bone meal, the blood magic sigil will work on them, which is pretty cool. That's how these things all grew. I was like, what the heck? I was over here trying to grow some sugarcane, and which I will harvest again, because sugarcane you can't bone meal either, and this does work on that. So I was over here, and then all of a sudden I noticed all these trees start popping up around me. I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I probably should plant this guy too as well, but I don't know where. There's something about the nodes with him too, like he can pull nodes, or he has a chance to spawn a node, which would be really useful to have a couple of nodes over here that I can get aspects from, because boy, do I hate having to run around all the time to fill up my wands. I mean, this one right here, that's why I've got 3 or 4 wands, is so I can fill them all up at the same... Oh, look at that. It ticked. So, yeah, this Seal of the Green Grove, man, this is pretty powerful stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Oh, wow, I should go and make a crook. That's the other thing. I need to make sure I don't ruin this opportunity, and, don't forget to get some saplings from this guy, because otherwise I might be pretty sad. Let's yeah, let's go. I love these trees. They're so huge. So cheesy. Okay. Hopping up the tree, as you do. Alright, cool. Now let's crook some of these leaves. Oh, looks like I just got one right there. Let's go grab him before he falls off the edge. Alright, cool. So I got my sapling. That's, I don't know, pretty much the first try almost. That's excellent. I was kind of worried about that. But that's good. Now, the real problem is going to be, I think, the silverwood, because there's not a really good way to get silverwood saplings. I don't think there's any transmutations for it or anything like that. You can only get the Greatwood ones. But, that being said, I did read that if you spawn a peck, that you can trade with them, and they will occasionally trade you silverwood saplings for things like gold and diamonds and emeralds and stuff like that, which I think is alright. I'm just going to go and murderize the rest of this tree, and then we'll regroup and figure out what we're going to do. I'm probably going to make that Greatwood Wand and fill it up, and then plan my next moves. Alright, I'll be right back. So, I finally got my Greatwood Wand. It's pretty cool. And I was just doing a little gardening over here, or extending my platform a bit. I want to do some golem automation of a tree farm. I just need to make a couple of golems first, so let's go over to there and do that. Oh yeah, by the way, Sigil of the Air, really awesome. Let's see, let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah, my inventory is getting pretty cluttered these days. I'm probably going to need to do some work on that. first things first, I'm going to need to create another one of these strength upgrades for one of the golems I'm going to use. Let's see here. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. And then I need to grab some reagents from here. So I think Humanus, yep, Motus, Spiritus, that sounds good. And 1, 2, 3, yep, and then, yep, great. Okay, so I made a wood golem and a stone golem. I don't need those greatwood logs. Oh, where's my Golem Bell? I hate doing that every time I click on to open a chest with a golem in my hand. It automatically places them. So it's a little annoying. Let's see. So I got him. All right, cool. That's all pretty good. Let's go over to my place I picked out for my tree farm here. I've already done a little bit of work on it. Okay. Let's see, so somewhere buried underneath this mess, I think it's over here. Oh. There it is, okay. So that's the ritual spot. So I put a, I might as well uncover the whole thing so you guys can see it. I put a blood magic ritual underneath here of the, I think it's a ritual of the Green Grove. Right, so just like the sigil basically of the Green Grove that I've got, it does the same thing, right? So basically it does like a growth tick every like couple seconds or whatever on all the plants in the area. You can see little particle effects going off. It's pretty cool. It works on all sorts of things, including things that you can't bone meal, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, I've created a few golems already, and I've got this kind of storage system set up. Now I've already had these barrels. They were over there where my oak trees and my initial farm was, and I've upgraded them with extra capacity and void too as well, so that there will be no overflow. And I put covers over the pneumatic, over the tubes back here, the item ducts, because golems have this weird tendency to get hung up on micro blocks and things like that, and then they just like bounce, and you know, it's very unproductive. So the first thing first is let's go and place this golem that I just made. Oh, I don't have an animation core for him. I'll have to come back and do him later. I think I've got one here with a animation core. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll put him right here, like that. And then I get my Golem Bell, and he'll just gather from here. Okay, cool. And then I'll get my stone golem. So I've got a stone golem, which is got a strength upgrade. So they put the strength upgrade in this guy too as well. You can see it's a little, where are you, buddy? Little green dot right there in his waist. Same thing with this guy. So I'll put him here and see what his is. Select him. Yeah, he's fine where he's at. That's cool. And then I'm going to grab this guy here, another wood golem with a use core. I'm going to put him on the saplings. So right click him on the saplings and put the use core in him, and boom, he picks up a sapling. So what I want him to do is, and this is going to be really crazy because this thing is really powerful, so he's going to plant saplings in all four corners. So I'll click him once. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I hate that. Anyway, I'll just do it like this. Okay, so one there, one there, one there, and one there. I'll put that dirt back. And you'll see the little blood magic ticks appearing over the plants now. So, boom, as soon as one appears, then, yep, the stone golem starts chopping it down, then one of the wood golems starts going to grab the stuff. So yeah, little golem, automated golem tree farm. It's pretty handy. The only problem is obviously they derp a lot. Like, see this guy right here, he's just like walked into a tree and then he doesn't know what to do. Eventually they'll correct themselves. I need another gathering golem, because even though that guy's got a strength upgrade, so he can carry like 8 items at a time, he's still not able to keep up with this. I mean, look at this. This is pretty pretty insane, honestly, and it'll just get worse. This stone golem tears these things down pretty fast, which is great. But the blood magic ritual underneath there just grows the plants as soon as they get placed, practically. It's almost like instant bone meal on everything. See? It's just, yeah, it's nuts. So it ends up being a lot of stuff just kind of laying around on the ground to get picked up. So I'm going to definitely need another gatherer, maybe even another 2 gatherers, just to pick up everything. So I'm going to go do that, and then we'll come back and see if the situation improves. Let's see. Up, up, and away! Oh shit. That was pretty epic. So, this sigil is awesome, but it takes some practice. Okay, so with 2 gatherers, it's going significantly better. There's not as much stuff lying on the ground. Still, I think it would take probably like 3 or 4 to make sure that there was never anything on the ground, which is pretty insane. And honestly, we could probably even be chopping down the trees faster. But there becomes a point where you just, how much more do you want to throw at something? I think this is probably good enough. Honestly, I think you could probably get this up to be faster than an MFR tree farm. Obviously, you won't get the side products of the sludge or anything like that, but then again, this doesn't take any power to run. It's all just golems walking around doing stuff. Although the tree growth is definitely coming off my LP network, but that's just, again, doesn't take any power to run because that's all from the mobs that are down here spawning and underneath my well of suffering. So yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. I think the next thing I need to do is work on this node in the jar stuff, because I'm getting really tired of, where is it? I think it might even be down here someplace. Yeah, there it is. No, not brain in the jar. Node in the jar. Thaumaturgy? You see what a noob I am. It's gotta be under the basic stuff. It's somewhere underneath advanced node tapping. Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff that I got to unlock over here, so I'm going to go do some research and probably play around with the deconstruction table a little bit. By the way, a good thing for that I found is, let's go down here, using string from my spiders. So I'll grab a whole bunch of that. Watch. So I got a lot of spiders that spawn down here, right? And I turn this into wool. Let's see, I get a couple more stacks. And then I use this at the deconstruction table. It seems to give me a lot of variety of aspects, although I don't get Ignis for some reason, or at least I can't seem to recall getting Ignis. I mean, crafting tables will supposedly give you every aspect. That's what I've heard anyway. I haven't really tried enough crafting tables because it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. Let's teleport. Teleport or flying? Which one? But yeah, so this has been pretty handy. I just pop these in here. The only thing that stinks is you have to kind of manually collect the aspects. But you get a lot of the important ones. You get air, you get order, you get water, you get earth. So you get the major ones that you need in order to do most of the transmutations anyway, for the research table. So I'll dump a couple stacks into this, and then I'll try to unlock some of the research around the node in the jar, and then hopefully maybe next episode we can work on that, because I need to get some nodes up here, because yeah, going down to Y10 to recharge my wand all the time is getting pretty old. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you learned something about the golem farming. Like I said, I think, pretty underutilized that use mechanic, that use core. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with it, and hopefully I'll figure out some more cool stuff to do with it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.